Coming to you here still from Quartzsite. I just thought I'd bring you guys up to speed on what's been going on. Of course, you can see right now that we don't have a lot of people still here. It seems to be clearing out pretty quickly. That seems to be part of the process here. Is it slowly ramps up, and then once it ramps up to a certain point, then all of a sudden everybody starts leaving. Like I say, when I turn around here, you can see it's a big empty park now, which makes it nice. Now we have internet again, things are working, water pressure is better, all that kind of stuff. Hang on one second here, I'm going to turn this thing around. It's kind of cleared out. Of course, all those things over there, most of them are permanents. Well, not most of them, but yeah, most of them. Not all of them. But we still got Terry and Frank and Carolyn and us here. Kevin's leaving today, and Teresa left this morning. We're just kind of splitting up. We still have Mike and Aline over there in another area. Of course, as you know, well, maybe you don't. We didn't put out the first part of the video, but I had a rear main seal leaking, and I had a front pump seal leaking on my transmission. And we pulled it out, managed to get the rear main seal in it, and got that all buttoned up, but we were having a problem with the front pump seal. So after a week and a half or so, we decided, okay, we're gonna do it. And I got 2 repair manuals. And come to find out, this torque converter is way over what you would normally think it would take to do it. I'm gonna get my little mat out here so I can climb under there and maybe show you guys what's going on. Okay, so anyway, kind of gives you a little bit of a view. So we had to pull the transmission. There's the transmission. So let me introduce you to the team. We got MR Mobile Mike here. Hello. Executive Mechanic Coordinator. And the director of today's video will be Frank. Yep. He doesn't really have a YouTube name.
Don't have a YouTube name. So
just subscribe to us and you get to see Frank all you want. So Frank's going to be doing filming and Darla will be doing filming. And we're going to be doing this transmission. Think we could do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We'll get it done today.
Ready?
Good.
Hike. Let's get this thing raised up. Hydraulics. We're going to lift the back end up as high as it will go. Okay, it's raised all the way. Now we'll raise the front as high as it will go. I do have some 1.25 inch thick boards under the landing gear. Let's see if that's going to be high enough. Oh yeah. This is actually how, when it comes time to replace the tires, that's how I do it right here. So first thing we had to do is drain some of the transmission fluid out so we could pull the dipstick, which is already done. So now we're just got to get set and start getting everything pulled out, get the dipstick loose. Shouldn't be too awfully bad. Good.
All right, we're back here at the back of the engine. We have Mike rotating the engine through the alternator with his socket on the alternator, while Bill is down below removing all the bolts for the torque converter.
Roll. No loose ones yet. That's a good sign. A little more, a little more. Good.
All right, everybody, we've got Bill underneath here taking apart. Gonna get ready to drop the transmission.
I just tried to get the drive shaft out now.
Got Mike over on the other side over there, and he's grabbing the other end.
I have riders going down. Yep. A little too much. No, I'll tell you, right when it lifts up, I'll say.
That came out. I pulled it with this motorcycle jack. We had a piece of plywood underneath here and we pulled that out. And we were able to put the rear main seal in, which is right up inside that bell housing area, right up in there. And that turned out to be somewhat of a booger, as it always is, but got it in, got it all torqued, got it all dialed in real nice. And I was looking into getting that torque converter out. And I basically need a clean room. I need to get that transmission out of there, get it in a clean room, tear the whole bottom end where the valve body and everything is, get all that off of it, and go up in there, and there's places where you secure the turbine for the torque converter, because there's a bolt in the end of the torque converter input shaft, and then it all has to be shimmed and everything else. So it's much bigger job than just a regular torque converter where you just slide them out, put a seal in, and pop them right back in. But in the process, last time we had some problems with getting everything to go back together because we were on an unlevel area with a motorcycle jack, and when everything was said and done, the jack was bent. It was just a mess. Anyway, we barely got that transmission back in, and I noticed that the ring gear was about 1/4 of an inch further back than it was before. But everything worked. It was a little rough at first. It smoothed out. Everything was fine, and we drove it a few thousand miles, but that front pump seal started leaking because we were going to try to do it then, but we got noticed that, you know, complications, how difficult, and I just couldn't believe it was that difficult. But anyway, I didn't do it then, so it did start dripping. I mean, it was a small drip, but then also we had problems. The rear main seal started leaking again. So we got here, got a piece of plywood. There's the plywood, and we slid it underneath there, and we pulled it out. Once I got it all back together, that torque converter went back to where it originally was. Everything lines up better. I started it up, and it had no leaks. So, but we haven't gone down the road yet, so that will tell the tale once we get it down the road. At this point, it's going to be fine to drive. I've got plenty of transmission fluid. It was actually a little over on fluid when I drained it out, so I got it right where it's supposed to be now, and that might have made a little bit of a difference in everything. So anyway, I think it's put together better. I know everything's torqued properly. It's just a lot cleaner job than it was last time. And like I say, I did it in a parking lot of a friend of mine's upholstery shop, and we got it done, but I think it could have been a lot better. And so this time it is a lot better and everything's in there. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to do it again, but I probably will. If that transmission starts to leak, when I get back to Arkansas, I'll probably pull that tranny out again once I get a good spot to do it and get it all fixed up. So that's where we're at on that. And we went to Mexico the other day so we could get Darla's teeth looked at. She's been suffering for about 2 years. She had a root canal done, and it wasn't by our dentist, it was by another dentist, a surgeon. And this dentist, she did not get all the roots in this one tooth, and that's why Darla was, I mean, just in agony. And Darla said that when they went back in to get that out, that was the worst dental experience she's ever had in her life. So she managed to tough it out and got it done, but we got to go back because it's basically opened up and packed with medications to heal everything and get rid of all the infections. So we got to go back to Mexico one more time. When we get back the next day, we're leaving and we're going to Arkansas. So that's kind of an up-to-date thing, what's been going on. I still got to lubricate the front end of the motorhome. I want to change the oil on the truck, but I'll probably wait for, I don't know, I might do that today, but I don't know. Still, after yesterday, I'm kind of just wanting to kick back. It really didn't take us that long. MR Mobile helped me. Helpful guy. We got everything done pretty quickly and pretty easily. And now I just want to kind of take it easy for a couple of days and get ready for the Mexico trip or whatever we're going to do, and do some more video stuff. So anyway, I'm going to shut this thing off. Thank you guys for watching. By the way, new subscribers, welcome. Man, that's amazing. You guys coming on with us. It's great. There's going to be a lot of things going. If you go back to some of my videos, older videos, you're going to start finding out that there's a lot of things happening in our life besides repair work and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys, that's what you're into. We did try to cover some of the RTR for you. We don't physically live out there in the RTR area. We're in a campground right where you go to RTR. And we got to talk to a lot of the people that went there. But we tend to like to have full hookups. We're in a Class A motorhome. I don't like taking it down some of them roads out there. So anyway, we made it back. No problem without destroying our motorhome because we didn't go out there. And also, I got off subject here. Thank you for subscribing And hopefully you enjoy the content. It's going to continue to grow our channel, I hope, and continue to get better. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, hit the bell, and like. Thank you.